Okay,
Um,
go ahead, Max.
so I would say the biggest challenge we have is we're knowledge heavy and technology stupid. So our biggest challenge is putting our content in a digital format and then sharing it. So as you can probably imagine, when we teach a course, we can reach, you know, as many students as we can handle in one shot, and we're putting together our knowledge in a format that we could maybe webinar. But that's the challenge spot I'm at right now, is finding someone that I can trust that's technically savvy to help us along that journey. I don't know if anyone else has dealt with that, or how you know, where you might find someone like that. It's just not my area.
The comments is, do you have like any budget, or is someone, you know, like you'd be helping free, or?
Well, yeah, no, we have a small budget, you know, so it's not like, I think people should get paid for their work. I don't, you know, there's a certain amount of pro bono stuff we do, but that's not what we're expecting out of someone that helps us on the technology side.
Because there is some website, you know, where you can find, you know, like those kind of people working like on a ticket. So I can find some couple website like this and put it on the chat.
Well, I've run into people before. I think you know, part of that challenge for us is finding a like-minded individual, right? You know, someone that shares the belief system.
Okay.
Because it's very hard to work with somebody who doesn't. You know, that they don't get as excited as you do about the things you're trying to do, right? So that's kind of the challenge we're working on right now.
What is it you're exactly looking to do, Max?
Well, we're going to launch a webinar. So we have the platform and we have a guy that does that. That's a big time webinar guy, but we're in that middle zone, the nuts and bolts part, where we kind of have to put this thing together, and I'm just out of my element, right?
So yeah, what part of the technical pieces are kind of sending you out of your elements, and
it would be like even simple things like PowerPoint. So I guess typically in this webinar thing, from what I'm reading, is you might do a PowerPoint presentation with audio or visual, and then you know, in the learning element. So I've written curriculum before, but I'm this is in the days, you know, before computers. So everything was kind of, you know, data entry was much simpler then, and you were just producing sort of a book format. So the digital stuff's kind of lost on me, and that's where I'm looking to find someone, first of all, that's a sustainability person, and secondly, a technical person, right? And I can't say that I've done a lot of searching because I'm so busy. So that's part of the challenge too. So if anyone has any good resources, and
Max,
of course,
I do all our digital stuff. If you want to chat later, I could help you out maybe.
sure.
So I've built our website and basically all our digital, anything digital, I do it. So I can give you a hand.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll take you up on that. We can at least have a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And Max, it sounds like digital. When you're saying more the technical side, it sounds like digital marketing material. So a slide deck for right. This, and more the visual side. Is there any? It doesn't seem like there's like any coding involved or anything, but and you have someone that's operating the webinar itself, right?
Yeah.
So it's mostly the visual, like graphic design work.
Right. I mean, on the upside, I've had people say like, "Wow, you have enough content for 1,000 years." You know, it's not that we're content poor. We've got a lot of it to share with people, and that's just and I'm in the process of whittling down what I think is important to people that are seeking out this kind of knowledge. But then it's like I said, just going through this whole process of creating the templates and doing the audio work and stuff like that, right? Whether I'm going to be the speaker or someone else is, I don't know at this point.
Okay. And so there's the audio work is another part of that. So we have the technical graphic work, and we have the technical audio work. And this is a live webinar, or is this a recorded?
I think we'll do recorded, and then it seems to be the way to go. Like, you know, and then I think the model I was looking at, you would do like weekly or monthly Zoom meetings with people that are taking that content.
Okay. So pre-recorded webinar style, and you're needing someone for the kind of graphic side of things, and also someone for the audio.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and Cormac said he can help you on the visual side. Is there also some audio help that might be able to lend some advice to, or
Are you
Cormac?
speaking-
I'm talking to Cormac. Sorry.
Yeah,
So-
what do you mean in terms of the audio? In terms of
Yeah. What challenges are you having with the audio? Are you wanting someone to do the editing of the audio? Or?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest part, right? Is I think I can muddle my way through recording, but then it's producing that finished package kind of thing, right?
Okay. Yeah. So does anybody else have any? There's some hands up. So Hillary and Sydney.
Hi, so by the way, I think Zoom thinks I'm Grace. I didn't write a note saying I have to run, but it's telling me that I did. So I don't know
really?
what that's about. Anyhow, so my degree is not in science. My undergrad degree is not in science. And I just seem to have a big gap here. I mean, I'm in a very conservative place.
Oh, Hillary, is this in relation to Max's challenge, or
Oh,
are you
I'm
bringing
sorry.
up
No. I thought you were asking me to, sorry.
Okay. No. So Hillary, we'll put you next to bring up a challenge. Well,
Okay.
let's work till we're complete with Max, and then you'll be next to share.
Yeah, no, the only thing I was thinking about with Max is, do you have a Facebook page?
Yeah, we have. I'm on Indeed, Facebook, and Instagram, although I rarely use it. So I've been trying to build my Indeed and Facebook followings a little bit, or just my connections, in anticipation of when we actually get to launching the webinar. So I'm doing what I can.
Can you post on there looking for
I
someone?
haven't posted a lot because I just got back on. Like I was on Indeed when I had a different career, and then I went off it, and so I just recently got back on in the last 3 months, and I think I'm at 1,000 connections now. Primarily people in the architectural, engineering, and sustainability fields, but then we'll expand that out to farming and everything, because I think we kind of reach all, like in my experience, we've reached all those areas with what we do. And we're tied to all of that. Everybody's looking to build something more efficient and natural. So.
Right. So what I'm thinking is the people who you're connected to on Facebook are most likely already the people who are thinking in the same direction you are. So what I'm thinking is if you advertise on there saying, I need someone who understands XYZ, then you've already got the piece of the person thinking in the same direction you want to go at.
Right.
But you probably don't know all of those people very well. So there may be the skill set right there.
Right. That's a good idea.
And there is a comment here. Someone said, I would suggest doing it live first, and that will populate the comment section, which can really help fully inform the discussion. I would agree with that.
Okay.
And so that person is the Josh Testing unknown. If you could change your name on the 3 dots, if you're running a computer, I'm not sure how to do it again. Mike, you figured out how to do it on your mobile, so maybe you could share how to do that. But there is a way to do it because Mike has proven us that you can do it on mobile. But I think that's a great way, is to possibly do it live. And thanks for the share. Do it live first. You're going to get a lot more feedback up front, and you don't have to worry about. A lot of times in live people are way more forgiving to all this technical audio stuff that's going on. And that would be some suggestion as well. And I do like Hillary's suggestion of ask your community. I prefer LinkedIn, talking with professionals on LinkedIn. over Facebook. And
Right.
there's so many people on LinkedIn that are focused. And I might even we have we're graphic designers ourselves, or Emily is, and so we take some of that work on the side. So if you want to reach out, we usually only take on a few clients, so our price point is a little higher for that type of work. But if you do have a budget for it and you want it done really well, might be something that's Emily or I could handle, because we've been visual brand designers for a long time now.
Okay.
Can I pipe in a comment?
Yeah, Mike, go ahead.
Okay, do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. There's not really anything on it. We actually have a number of YouTube videos with pretty good views on them that were done by other people of our process and work. So I've been thinking about YouTube, but I'm not there yet.
Okay, if you have a YouTube, this goes for everybody on this group chat right now. If YouTube is not paying you money every month, something's wrong. And you should have so many videos out there, and especially with what the comment you made, that you have so much, you're so good with the technical expertise and stuff. You can break that up into videos. I think last count, I had over 1,600 videos on my Enviroscape LA account on YouTube.
Wow.
And I get a check every month. So you really need to take this seriously. And, it just takes reading the guidelines and stuff. But there's a button on your cell phone that says Facebook, or excuse me, YouTube Live. I just made one just before I got in the call. That's why I was late. You could do, just the regular ones, and you can kind of punch in what keywords are being used. But yeah, if something's you're leaving money on the table, if you really have something to offer and you want to make a business out of, the sustainable world and regenerative agriculture and permaculture and so on. And if you're not making money if they're not paying you for videos, something's wrong. And I would I'll tell you, Emily is, she's a superstar, and I've seen her stuff online. I'm like, damn, she's Joshua's wife really does a great job with her social media. I bow down to her expertise. So because I'm in the field so much, but even me with my limited time to do this stuff, I'm making checks every month. You should be too. And if you're not, then I would suggest getting help, getting a coach like Emily. It would well be worth your time. You'll make your money back many, many times over.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
Thanks, Mike.